us, especially from being about 220 for 7. So I think Rash came out and played beautifully before tee, and then I tried to take over from him where he left off, and then obviously Jimmy hung around and Leachy hung around for a bit, which was really nice. And then obviously it was a great positive for us for Leachy to bowl a beautiful ball to get rid of their opener this evening.
Just tell us a bit more about your innings. It was the gear too hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, me and Jim actually had quite a bit of fun out there. He was probably the one telling me to calm down and trust him, so it was real good fun out there. And it obviously looks a nice score on the board, especially with that surface breaking up and the cracks getting a little bit bigger.
I think you were 16 not out when Jimmy came in. He was giving LBW first ball, dropped second ball. Were you worried you left it a bit too late?
Not really. I think you got to trust all our batters. They're all capable of hanging around, and we've trained hard against spin in the nets, and luckily for the review, second ball I think it was, or first, can't really remember. It went our way, and obviously Jimmy hung around and got confidence, started playing a few shots as well. So it was great fun, and the main thing is we got a nice score on the board. Yes and no. I think I'm naturally quite a person who goes out there just trying to give my best for the team, and luckily there's been a few nice knocks, but as I said the other day, I don't look too far ahead and just want to take one innings, one game at a time. So hopefully tomorrow, if I get the chance with the ball, I can contribute, and maybe second innings try sneak a few more runs, and then hopefully it leads to a victory for us. But we're taking one innings at a time, one over at a time, and hopefully the spinners are going to have a huge role tomorrow, and us seamers probably won't bowl as much as we would like, but that's a great thing because obviously we've got three great spinners and they're all bowling very nicely, and Mo and Leachy showed that this evening. I think obviously I've been lucky. I've come on a few Lions tours to the subcontinent. I came here with the Lions last March, and obviously worked a lot against spin, and obviously faced a lot of seam back in England. And as I said, I'm just trying to play with my natural style and natural mindset, and luckily enough it came off today. But as I said, I think I play my best cricket when I'm just keeping an open mind and watching the ball, and hopefully it doesn't take my edge when it does turn and comes out the middle. But obviously that wicket starting to turn from straight, and that's a great sign for us with a score I think we're fairly happy with from where we were. But it was obviously a great bonus to get one of their openers this evening.
How big a role is
obviously we had him at Surrey for a few years and it was great. I think obviously any batter in the world I think wants to try and copy the way he plays and the way he deals with situations, but more having him around the dressing room has been great, and he's a great man. I think he's always a man you can text when you need him, and obviously he's a great guy, and we made great friends when he was at Surrey, and we saw him score hundreds day in day out, and we just tried to ask the odd question in the dressing room. But I think just trying to play my natural way. But obviously Kumar was a great help for all of us Surrey players, and he's just an all in all a great man.
Chris Lawrence and Liverpool.
Sam said the third time he scored a half century when England have been up against it in a test match. What is it about the precious situation that brings the best out of you?
To be honest, I don't really know. I think I'm just going out there with a natural open mind, and just trying to play the situation. I think I played the situation a bit better than I did whilst against India in the summer, probably where I try to go as soon as I saw the low order coming in, whereas today I felt like I could give myself a bit more of a chance and trust the low order. So I think I'm learning every day, and luckily enough, I think don't want to look too far ahead, but it's all hopefully getting better each day.
How important was that innings from Joss just before lunch? Because 89 and 4 and he counter-attacked. Did that give you all the lift going into the break?
Oh, massively. I think, as you said, 89 for 4, and then Joss came in and played his way we all know he can do, and started to sweep, reverse sweep, run down. He looked like they started to panic a little bit almost, and he showed that he got to a stage after lunch where he was almost reverse sweeping every single ball, and their field was all over the place. So I think there's a ball in that wicket that's generally going to get you out. We spoke about, so you got to take those risks when you can, and obviously you've got to hope you get the reward, but if it doesn't, we speak about keeping a positive mindset whilst batting and bowling. So I think Josh showed how good a player he is in terms of getting on top of the bowling attack, and it was beautiful for him to change the score and bring us in about 134 3 or 4 at lunch.
Sam, it surprised you the way Sri Lanka had their fields placings for you and James at the last?
A little bit, yeah. I think that's why I said I gave myself a bit more of a chance to take a few more balls up top, because I felt it was quite not easy, but an easier option to get a single towards the end, because they weren't really bringing the field. So that was me and Jimmy were pretty happy with taking the over deep as possible and getting the extra single. So I think most thing we're probably surprised about that they came into the game with one seamer, in terms of we thought they would probably play an extra seamer, but as you can see, they've probably shown why they've played it, because this wicket has started to take some turn, and the next couple of days are going to be, I think, exciting for spin lovers, and the batters are going to be on their toes.
Last one, John.
Sam, you hit 6 wickets today for you. You've only one of the 6 actually in your brief career, and clearly some fancy show the road, even with men back.
Yeah, I think nowadays you just got to back your ability and back, as I said, take the risks when you need to, and obviously if you're rewarded, you're rewarded, but if you're not, you practice these things in the net, and that's what Ruti's been massive with us in the dressing room, is not worrying about making mistakes, because obviously we work on them in the nets in training, and we're just trying to guard there with a positive mindset, because this wicket is a tricky one now, and hopefully we can bowl nicely tomorrow, and our batters can score some nice runs in the second innings and put Sri Lanka under pressure.
Thank you. Thank you. Sam.
දෙකක් දැන් ගෙවුනකම යාගේ පාරවලට කියන නිසා අපි ෆීල්ඩ් එක දැම්මටක් ගාලා ඒකේ. හොඳම කියලා ඇහුවේ. මම නම් හිතන්නේ එච්චර පහසු වුණා කියලා මේ අපි දඟකෑවන මේ ස්පින් එකට බෝල් කරන්න. මොකද එයාලා හොඳට සෙල්ලම් කරා. මම හිතන්නේ දැන් විකට් එක ස්පින් එකට හොඳ වෙයි. හෙට දවල් හෙට අවස ඉඳන් හොඳ